Okay, welcome back to this channel. I'm Marcus. Now, our topic is about integration by parts. Okay. Yan. Okay. So, ang formula dito is this. Integral of u dv is equal to uv minus the integral of v du. In this formula, which is resorted to when integration formulas that we discussed before are not directly applicable. Ibig sabihin, the integrand is divided into two parts, no? Namely, u and dv, where u is differentiated to get du, and dv is integrated to get v. Then the values are substituted to the formula. Okay? So example, ganito. The integral of x e to the x dx. Again, yung natutunan nating basic integration, hindi yun applicable dito. So gagawin natin, itong integrand na to is divided into two parts. Yung u and dv. So, yung u dyan is the x. And dv is e to the x dx. Kagaya na nasabi ko kanina, u is differentiated to get du. So, du is dx. No? Differentiate natin yung u dito. So, du is dx. Then, to get v, okay, dv is integrated. So, integral nito to get the v. So, v is equal to, what is the integral of e to the x dx? E to the x. So, meron tayong u, dv, du, and v. So, ang gagawin lang natin is isa-substitute lang natin siya dyan sa ating formula. Okay. So, the integral of u, which is x, dv is e to the x dx, equal to u. Ano yung u? U is x. What is v? E to the x. Minus the integral of v. V is e to the x. Du is dx. Yan yan. Okay? Then, tuloy lang natin yung problem. So, x, e to the x, minus the integral of e to the x dx is e to the x plus c. And that is the final answer. So, yan yung integration by parts. Okay? Yep. Another. What is the integral of t times e raised to minus 2t dt? Okay? So, if we let u equals t, du is dt. And dv is equal to e raised to minus 2t dt. So, anong gagawin? Integrate. Okay? To get v. What is the integral of minus or e raised to minus 2t dt? Anong integral nito? Ha? Sige. So, anong integral niyan? Integral niyan is, lagyan natin dito, e raised to minus 2t dt. Or lagyan na rin natin dv dito. Integrate. So, this is equal to v equals, so ano to? E to the u du, di ba? If u is minus 2t, du is minus 2 dt. Correct? Yes. So, ang form is e to the u du. Diba? So, this is equal to, ano mangyari dyan? E raised to minus 2t. Then, minus 2 dt. So, kailangan ko pa maglagay ng 1 over 2. Yeah? Negative 1 over 2. Reciprocal sa labas. Okay, ulitin natin to. Delete natin itong part na to. This one. Okay. There. Okay, ulit, no? So, ang kailangan nating form is e to the u du. So, dito, e raised to minus 2t dt is equal to e to the u. E to the u is minus 2t, then du is minus 2 dt. There. So, merong factor dito na minus 2. So, minus 1 half sa labas, no? Meron tayong reciprocal. So, this is negative 1 half times e to the u. E raised to minus 2t plus c. O, pwede nang wala mo ng c. So, minus 1 half e raised to minus 2t. So, ito yung v. Then, we substitute dun sa formula natin sa integration by parts, which is u dv equals ub minus the integral of v du. Isa-substitute lang natin yan. Yung mga values na to. No? U, dv, du, and v. So, the integral of u, t, then e raised to minus 2t dt is equal to u, which is t, and v is negative 1 half e raised to minus 2t minus the integral of v minus 1 half e raised to minus 2t. Yan. Ano sunod? Du. Okay, what is du? Du is dt. Okay na. Okay, so solve. Minus t over 2, e raised to minus 2t. Then, labas natin yung 1 half dito. So, positive na yan, no? Positive 1 half times the integral of e raised to minus 2t dt. Okay, ito parehas lang ginawa natin dito kanina. So, ito magiging sagot niya. So, this is equal to negative t over 2, e raised to minus 2t plus 1 half, then multiply by negative 1 over 2, e raised to minus 2t plus c. Okay, simplify. So, we have minus t over 2, e raised to minus 2t, minus 1 over 4, e raised to minus 2t plus c. Final answer. Okay? Nasundan ba? Yes, madali lang, no? Medyo mahaba lang, pero kayang-kaya. Number 3. The integral of y cosine 3y dy is equal to, so again, two parts ito. So if we let u equals y, du is dy. And dv equals cosine 3y dy, integrate to get the v. This is equal to, integral of cosine is positive sign, no? Okay, so this is, merong 3 dyan. So 1/3 sine 3y plus c. Mamaya na yung c dyan, no? Okay, so again, yung form natin is u dv equals ub minus the integral of v du. So kopya lang, pattern lang sa formula. So the integral of u is, integral of u dv is y cosine 3y dy equals u is y, v is 1/3 sine 3y minus v du. Integral of v, 1/3 sine 3y. Okay, then du. Du is dy. Okay, yan na. So this is equal to y over 3 sine 3y. Labas natin yung 1/3, then the integral of sine 3y dy. Then y over 3 sine 3y minus 1 over 3. What is the integral of sine? The integral of sine is positive, no? Negative, sorry. Negative cosine. Negative cosine. Correct? Yes. So, negative cosine 3y. And, of course, meron ka pa ritong 3. 1 over 3 pa dyan, no? So, 1/3. So, ganyan yan, no? Yep. So, equals y over 3 sine 3y. So, plus 1 over 9 cosine 3y plus c. Okay? So, this is the final answer. Okay? So, hindi makinalito dito, no? Sa part na to, no? Kasi ito is the integral of sine u du, di ba? So, if u is 3y, du is 3 dy. Kaya meron tayong 1/3 dyan kasi we need to balance this integral kasi merong factor na 3. So, naglagay tayo ng reciprocal sa labas. Kaya meron itong 1/3. Okay? So, yun. Sige. Number 4. Number 4. What is the integral of z sine z over 2 dz? Again, 2 parts. So, formula natin is u dv equals uv minus the integral of v du. Integration by parts. So, if we let u equal z and dv equals sine z over 2 dz. So, u is or du is equal to dz and v is, what is v? So, integral of dv equals the integral of sine z over 2 dz. So, v is equal to, what is the integral of sine? Cosine, ano? So, dito is, so, anong form? Sine u du. So, u is z over 2. The du is 1/2 dz. So, meron kang 1/2 na factor. So, kailangan natin maglagay ng 2 sa labas, no? Okay? So, this is minus 2 cosine of z over 2. Okay. Now, substitute natin dito sa formula ng integration by parts. So, the integral of z sine z over 2 dz is equal to uv. U is z. V is minus 2 cosine of z over 2. Okay? Then minus the integral of v du. Minus 2 cosine z over 2 and du is dz. Okay, next. So this is equal to minus 2z cosine z over 2. Labas na natin yung 2. Okay, so positive 2 times the integral of cosine z over 2 dz. Okay, now dito naman sa cosine, no? So ang form yan is cosine u du. So if u is z over 2, du is 1/2 dz. So meron tayong 1/2 din sa loob. So what is the integral of cosine? Integral of cosine is positive sign. So this is minus 2z cosine z over 2 plus 2 times reciprocal, no? So 2 over 1. Yan. Then times positive sign z over 2 plus z. So this is now equal to minus 2z cosine of z over 2 plus 4 sine of z over 2 plus c. And this is the final answer. Okay? Yep. Okay, number 5. Okay, what is the integral of x times square root of x minus 1 dx? Okay, so integration by parts. So we let u equals x, du equals dx. dv is square root of x minus 1 dx, or this is equal to x minus 1 raised to 1/2 dx. And integrate, okay, if we integrate this, v is equal to the integral of x minus 1 raised to 1/2 dx. Our formula lang to, no? So v is equal to x minus 1, 1/2 plus 2 is 3/2, no? 3/2. 1/2 plus 1, sorry. 1/2 plus 1 is 3/2. Okay? Then over 3/2. Okay? Then integral of u dv is equal to uv minus the integral of v du. So, ayan yung ating formula for integration by parts. So, the integral of u dv is x times, pagpana natin to, as x minus 1 raised to 1/2 dx equals u. U is x. V is this. Taas na natin yung 2. So, this is equal to 2/3. 2/3 of x minus 1. Okay, raised to 3/2. uv minus the integral of v. Okay. So, ilan nga ito? 2/3. No? 2/3 x minus 1 raised to 3/2. Then, du. du is dx. Okay. So, anong sunod? So, this is now equal to, okay, 2x over 3 times x minus 1 raised to 3/2 minus 2/3, okay, 2/3 times the integral of x minus 1 raised to 3/2 dx. Okay, power formula then. So, this is 2/3 or 2x over 3 times x minus 1 raised to 3/2 minus 2/3 times x minus 1. So, 3/2 plus 1. 3/2 plus 1 is, ilan yun? 4 or 5 over 2. No? 5 over 2. So, 5 over 2. So, dito ay 5 over 2 din. Okay? So, plus c. Simplify. So, we have 2x over 3 times x minus 1 raised to 3/2 minus 4 over 15 times x minus 1 raised to 5 over 2 plus c. And this is the final answer. Okay? So, I hope nasundan. Sige, isa pa. Number 6. Number 6. So, what is the integral of x squared e raised to minus x dx? Okay, so integration by parts. Again, para hindi makalimutan, pwede mong isulat yung formula. No? So, we have u dv equals uv minus the integral of v du. Okay? So, if we let u equals x squared, du is equal to 2x dx. And if we let dv equals e raised to minus x dx, v is equal to, integrating, no, this side and this side. So, we have minus yan. So, meron tayo minus e to the x, e to the minus x, minus e to the minus x. Okay, then, substitute dito sa formula natin. So, integration by parts. Okay, so we have x squared e to the minus x dx equals uv. U is x squared. V is negative e raised to minus x minus the integral of v minus e raised to minus x, and du is 2x dx. Okay? So, we have negative x squared e raised to minus x minus minus, so plus. So, plus na ito, no? So, ilabas na rin natin itong yung 2. No? Pwede natin ilabas yung 2. Okay, so we have positive 2 times e raised to minus x minus x times x dx. Okay, now, wala kayo napansin. Ito ay by parts din. Okay, so sa ganun gagawin natin. Ulitin natin, no? So, this is minus x squared e raised to minus x plus 2. Okay? So, dito tayo ngayon. No? Gawin natin to by parts din. So, dito na lang. Itong part lang na to, integral na to. So, if we let q equals x, so du is dx. Now, dv is equal to e raised to minus x dx. Now, v is equal to minus e raised to minus x. Yan. So, ito ngayon, 2 times this integral. So, times uv din, uv minus the integral of v du. Yon, dx. No? Then, bracket. Next. Equals minus x squared e raised to minus x plus or minus 2x e raised to minus x minus plus, okay, plus 2, okay, plus 2. Then the integral of e raised to minus x is minus e raised to minus x plus c. So the answer is minus x squared e raised to minus x minus 2x e raised to minus x minus 2 e raised to minus x plus c. Yep. Final answer? Yep. Final answer. So, kung nakita nyo, 2 beses tayo nag-integration by parts. And ayos lang yan. Basta tama ang procedure. Okay? So, ano number na tayo? Number 6. So, number 7 na. Isa pa. Number 7. So, what is the integral of x squared cosine of x dx? Okay? So, if we let u equals x squared, du is equal to 2x dx. Now, dv is equal to cosine x dx. Integrate both sides. So, v equals sine of x. Positive. Yeah? Positive. So, again, the integral of u dv equals uv minus the integral of v du. Okay na. So, the integral of x squared cosine x dx equals uv, okay? So, x squared times sine x minus the integral of v du. So, sine x times 2x dx. So, this is equal to x squared sine x minus 2 times the integral of x sine x dx. Okay? Again, integration by parts. Ito, x dx. So, if we let u equals x, du equals dx, dv equals sine x dx, and what is the integral of sine x dx? Equal to, okay, v is equal to minus cosine x plus c. Mamaya na yung c. Now, balik tayo sa form natin, no? So, this is equal to x squared. Ito, kopyahin nyo lang yan. X squared sine x minus 2 times yung integral nito by parts. uv, so minus x cosine of x minus the integral of v du minus cosine x then dx. b du, no? Okay. Now, we have x squared sine x. So, minus, ilan yan? So, positive 2x cosine of x. Then, dito, minus. So, positive na yan. So, positive. Okay. Then, minus dito. What is the integral of cosine? Integral of cosine is ilan? Positive, no? Positive sign. So, minus. So, ilan yan? Minus na to. Minus sine of, or 2. Lagyan natin 2. 2 sine of x plus c. Yes? So, ito na yung final answer natin. Yes. Final answer. So, okay ba tayo dito? So, minus, naging positive. Positive times a negative. Then, integral of cosine is positive sign. So, negative 2 sine x. So, that is the final answer. Okay? So, isa pa. Number 8. So what is the integral of y dy over y minus 1 raised to 4? Okay. So if we let u equals y, du equals, what's du? Du is dy. No? Yan. Now, dv equals, pwede natin ito itaas, no? So, ito ay y minus 1 raised to minus 4 dy. Okay? So, dy. Then, if we integrate this, makuha natin yung v. Tama? And power formula lang to, no? So, okay. So, v is equal to the integral. Lagyan natin dito, dv. So, integral nito is the integral of y minus 1 raised to minus 4 dy. So, v is equal to, so minus y minus 1 raised to minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3 over minus 3. Okay. So, yun na. No? So, dun tayo sa integral of u dv equals ub minus the integral of v du. So, the integral of y dy over y minus 1 raised to 4 is equal to ub. U and v. So, u is y times y minus 1 raised to minus 3 over negative 3. Okay? Then minus the integral of v, negative, okay, y minus 1 raised to minus 3 over negative 3 du. Du is dy. Okay? So, mukhang okay na to. So, we have minus y over 3, okay, y over 3, times y minus 1 raised to minus 3. Minus, positive 1/3, okay? Then, power formula na lang to, no? So, we have y minus 1, minus 3 plus 1 minus 2, okay, over minus 2, plus 3. Simplify, minus y over 3 times y minus 1 raised to minus 3 minus 1 over 6. Pwede natin ito ibaba, no? Sige, baba na natin. Yung, hindi na. Sige, okay lang. 1 over 6 times y minus 1 raised to minus 2 plus c. Kasi itong nasa first term is minus 3. Pero pwede natin ibaba pareho, no? So, minus y over 3 times y minus 1 raised to positive 3. Okay? So, minus 1 over 6 times y minus 1 squared plus c. So, okay na rin yan. Alin man sa dalawa. Answer. No? Yes. Okay? So, do you follow? Madali lang, no? Okay. So, what number na? 9 na, no? Number 9. Okay, number 9. Sige. Number 9. How about this one? T, integral of t times 2t plus 1 raised to 5 dt. Okay. So, if we let u equals t, du is dt. Okay. Then dv is equal to 2t plus 1 raised to 5 dt. So, ano integral nito? Ang integral niyan is paano to? Sige nga, parang power formula lang to, no? Correct? So, the integral of dv equals the integral of 2t plus 1 raised to 5 dt. Diba? So, kung power formula yan, u is 2t plus 1, du is 2 dt. Okay? So, meron tayong factor na 2 sa loob. So, lagay tayo ng 1/2 sa labas. Okay? So, v is equal to how much? So, 1/2 times 2t plus 1, 6, no? 5 plus 1 is 6, then over 6 plus c. So, v is equal to 1 over 12 times 2t plus 1 raised to 6. So, yun yung v. Then, okay, so integral of u dv u is t, dv is 2t plus 1 raised to 5 dt equals uv, so t times 1 over 12 times 2t plus 1 raised to 6 minus the integral of v, 1 over 12, 2t plus 1 raised to 6, then du. What's du? Du is dt. There. Okay, next. So this is equal to t over 12 times 2t plus 1 raised to 6. Okay, so ito naman is minus 1 over 12. So ito ay kagaya ng ginawa natin kanina, may factor na 2. So meron tayong reciprocals reciprocal 1/2 outside the integral. So meron tayong 1/2 then times 2t, power formula lang, no? So 2t plus 1 raised to 7 over 7 plus c. So this is now equal to t over 12 times 2t plus 1 raised to 6 minus 1 over 24. Or pwede rin yang times 7. What's 24 times 7? 24 by 7, 28, 14, 16. 168, no? So 168. Yan. Okay, bahala na kayo dyan. 168 yan. Times 2t plus 1 raised to 7 plus c. So, yan yung answer for number 9, no? Number 9. Yes? Yep. So, ayan, madali lang. Ang kailangan lang dito ay practice.